All right, this your brother Issachar coming at you with another lesson. First off, I want to give our praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstones to learn his truth from. Honors to the elders and brothers out there pushing his word through the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to the Aqua that's listening and learning. Today's video is going to be entitled Man Showcases the Neuralink Chip. All right, it's going to be entitled Man Showcases the Neuralink Chip. Now, I got inspired to do this lesson because of two videos that I'm getting ready to show you all. I came across these videos on Twitter, and pretty much this guy right here is getting ready to showcase exactly what the chip, how the chip works that's inside of his brain. All right, he went in, played the crash dummy role. He played the crash dummy role, and he's pretty much being a guinea pig, a lab rat for this chip, and he's pretty much showing everybody the miracles that can come along with having the chip. He's going to show how his eyes can change colors, his face can shapeshift. It can help people with epilepsy. It can help people with paralysis. It can help people with all kind of other diseases, so forth and so on. And he's pretty much going to try to get people to be wowed by it. Now, a lot of people within the comments, because I did see a lot of people in the comments say that these videos are AI, so forth and so on. I was like, you know, it may be AI, but at the same time, the Neuralink thing is legit. Elon Musk is working on chips to go inside of people, and he's calling it the Neuralink. All right. So this is an actual thing. So at the end of the day, we all know what comes along with this chip, man, because we already know that Esau is definitely going to do the most so he can try to get the majority of the people. Well, not the majority. He want all people to take this chip, like it's spoken of in Revelation 13. All right, which we going to get. But like I said, at the end of the day, he wants all people to take this chip, and he's going to do whatever it takes so then people can just be willingly ready to take it. All right. And one of the ways is by demonstrating it with the miracles, the so-called miracles. All right. So let's go ahead and play these couple of videos, and then we're going to grab a few scriptures, man. So let's go ahead and get into it.
Have any side effects?
No, I don't have any side effects.
Do you have any?
I don't have any.
Can you feel it?
I can't feel it. Is it? I was able to do it, and then I did it.
And how long did that take you?
That took me about a week.
And then you went home and...
I practiced at home.
And so what do you think the biggest benefit of this is?
The biggest benefit is that it's going to help people with spinal cord injuries and people with Parkinson's disease and people with epilepsy and people with depression, anxiety, and all these different things. I could still move the mouse with my mind.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I had. It's actually pretty cool.
Is it like a chip?
It's a small chip, yeah.
So I'm curious about the device itself, you know, the actual, how long did it take you to get used to it?
It was a process, you know, it took a few months to really get comfortable with it, but now it's just part of me in my head.
Can you show us?
Can you show me where?
Right here. So the future is going to be amazing. We're going to be able to do so much.
I like what you see.
That's so scary. It's real. It's real. Wait, how do you do that?
Yo, come check out these eyes, man. It's just crazy. Oh my God, did you see that? Oh my God, did you see that?
Oh my God, did you see
Oh.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Have any side effects?
Like he showcased within this video, he's showing everything that he can do that's quote unquote cool. All right. He can change his eye color. He can have public mind reading. He could type out words with his mind. Like he said, this chip is going to be able to heal paralysis, epilepsy, people with depression, anxiety, so forth and so on. It can pretty much make you feel like a normal human being for once. And that's going to be one of the main things that's going to get people to take this chip, is because the majority of this country is going through it, man. They getting tired of their everyday life. They getting tired of the people that's around them, the people that's in it, so forth and so on, man. And it's going to be the greatest getaway, so quote unquote, for these people. But the thing is, we already know that Esau is going to force this chip on people. It's going to be a thing. He's not going to just, you know, capture you and then just automatically inject you with the chip. It's going to be a choice, like the scripture says, all right? It's going to be a choice. Either you take it or you don't. And this is going to be the ultimate test for us, because we already know what this is. If this was the real chip, he would be doomed. Technically, you know, he doomed. he went and got the chip inside of him, man. This is the ultimate way of Esau and his control, man. They will literally show you all of these miracles and all of these cool things that you can do with it, but they won't tell you the downfall of it, though. How they can track your all of your emotions, your every move, your every step, where you going, where you been, so forth and so on, man. They're not gonna tell you all of that. They're just gonna show you the miracles, so then you can be wowed by it, and then you can go ahead and take it. But we already know not to take this, man. According to Revelation 14:9, we already know what the judgment is for taking that. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this next video, then we're gonna grab a few scriptures.
My name, it's not too important. What I'm about to tell you is extremely important. I'm one of the first people to get a Neuralink implant in my skull. If you guys can see and don't really know what a Neuralink is, it's kind of like an electronic chip from Elon Musk embedded in your skull. At first it was kind of like a Fitbit, kept track of vital signs, stuff that was going on in my body. Eventually it's gotten to a point where I can move a mouse without even touching a computer. I can connect, I can download, I can transfer information. I'm not the only person that has one of these now, and now we can communicate. This is what's going to happen for the rest of the world. Eventually, this technology will be, maybe not in you, your kids, your grandkids. This is what's coming next. Welcome to the year 2025. Have fun.
Yeah. Literally, he said this might not happen to you, but it's gonna happen to your kids and your grandkids. But the thing is, it's gonna happen in this generation, man. It's gonna happen in this day and age, because a lot of people still believe that they won't be alive to experience this. This is gonna happen during your lifetime, man, because we here. Esau got the whole stage set up for this NWO. All right, he got the whole stage set up for Jacob's trouble, World War III, so forth and so on, man. The famine, all of that is getting ready to happen very, very soon. So, but one of the main prophecies is there's RFID microchip. This is one of the main ones that we always push. And a lot of these other Israelite camps still not talking about this, man. Even though it's completely evident on what the MOTB is, what Revelation 13 and 16 is talking about. As soon as this is mandatory, that's when the majority of these Israelites going to have to make a decision. They're going to be like, oh, snap. They are literally telling people you can't live without this. Then they're going to realize that the people who were teaching this doctrine was telling the truth. All right. But this is how Esau's going to get the majority of the people, man. He's going to show them the miracles. He's going to have celebrities showcase this. And then the next thing you know, a lot of people willingly will run and take this chip, man. They going to run and take this chip. Then Esau's going to realize that a lot of people are not going to take it because they know what comes along with this. And that's when martial law is going to come into play, man. That's when martial law is going to come into play. So let's get Isaiah chapter 14 and go to verse 12. It says, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which this weakened the nations? For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. This is exactly what Esau is trying to do. He's trying to be like the Most High. Well, all of these miracles, you can get, if you get this chip, like I said, it can cure everything. These were things that Yahushua was doing 2,000 years ago on the right-hand side, though, with his spiritual power. Esau is doing things on the left-hand side with his witchcraft, all right? He's performing all of these so-called miracles through his witchcraft. And he's trying to be like the Most High. Literally, he has the technology. He got the money. He's creating his own prophecies with predictive programming. He's literally trying to be just like the Most High. And this is one of the main and key ways he's trying to do it. He's literally telling you, I can heal you from all of your problems as long as you take this chip. Oh, you depressed? Take the chip. Oh, you got an eating disorder? Take the chip. Oh, you paralyzed? Take the chip. You'll be able to walk. People gonna be like, wait, what? I can walk again? All kind of stuff, man. People gonna run and take this, man, but they're not gonna realize that's gonna be their demise. But this is what Esau's trying to do. He's trying to be like the Most High. Let's get hold on. Let's get what is it? I believe it's Luke. Hold on one second. Yeah, let's get Luke 17. Hold on, we're gonna get Luke chapter 17. Then we're gonna go to verse 11. And it says, as you can see in the caption right here, it says 10 lepers cleansed. Like I said, this is what Yahushua was already doing 2,000 years ago, but it was through the right-hand side. Verse 11, it says, and it came to pass as he went to Jerusalem, that he passed through the midst of Samaria and Galilee. And as he entered into a certain village, there met him 10 men that were lepers, which stood afar off. And they lifted up their voices and said, Yahushua, Master, have mercy on us. And when he saw them, he said unto them, go shew yourselves unto the priests. And it came to pass that, as they went, they were cleansed. And one of them, when he saw that he was healed, turned back and with a loud voice glorified the Most High. This is the main point right here, man. Glorifying Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, because of everything that he's getting ready to do for his elect, and then afterwards everything that he's getting ready to do for his people. Because when Yahushua returns, he's going to showcase the true power of the Lord, of the Most High. And a lot of people are going to realize that. They're going to acknowledge that. They're going to bow down to that power, man. And that's what Esau wants people to do on this side. When that chip is mandatory, he's going to make people bow down to his image, which is an NWO. Verse 16, it says, and fell down on his face at his feet, giving him thanks. And he was a Samaritan. And Yahushua answering said, were there not 10 cleansed? But where are the 9? There are not found that return to give glory to the Most High, save this stranger. And he said unto him, arise, go thy way. Thy faith have made thee whole. And that's exactly what's going to happen with us. Our faith is going to make us whole within these last days, because we're going to keep this word and believe in it all the way until Yahushua returns and beyond. All right. This is what's going to make us whole, because as long as we keep the faith, we know what comes along with that. We will become whole, because we're going to have the new bodies. We're going to have the law written in our inward parts. We're going to be able to do things. We're going to be healed from everything that we're going right now, because we're not going to be in this flesh no more. The Most High going to give us new bodies, man. And he's going to make sure that we good. And that's going to happen through the power on the right-hand side, not on this side, man. Because like he said, this is going to be the generation. Like he said, it's going to be the generation for your kids, your grandkids. This is going to be the new way of living. The new world order, man. The new world order. Let's get, hold on. Let's get Matthew 24. I always got to get this. Told you, this comes out a lot, man. Got to get Matthew 24 and go to verse 22. Because we already know. And it says, and except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Then if any man shall say unto you, lo, here is Hamashiach Yahushai, or there, believe it not. But there shall arise false anointeds and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. Only the elect is not going to be deceived by that bullshit that Esau's trying to do, man. We're not going to be deceived by anything that he has to offer. Any religion he has, that chip, all of his lies, his deceit, we're not going to be deceived by that, man, because we believe and we see these prophecies. The Most High open our eyes to this truth. So we already know what's getting ready to go down, man. So Lord willing, we're not going to be deceived. Lord willing, we're not going to come up short when it's necessary, man. Because right now we're building up our faith, but we already know our faith is what's going to save us. So as soon as that chip is mandatory, it's game time. When Esau literally have like all of the guns to your face, telling you you're going to be thrown in prison, telling you he going to separate you from your kids. He might threaten your kids with death, threaten your spouse with death, threaten you with death. All right. All of these things, man. When those situations happen, you just got to remember Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man, and believe that the Most High is a man of his word. You can't let the flesh get to you in that moment, man. You got to let the spirit reign. That's it, man. If you believe in this now, you got to believe in it when it's real. You got to believe in it when it's game time. All right. Let's get Revelation 13 now. We're going to get Revelation chapter 13. Go to verse 15. And it says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. All right. Wait, hold on. Let's start at verse 14. Start at verse 14. And it says, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that he should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live. The miracles. Esau's literally going to try to perform these miracles with that chip. He's going to perform the miracles with that chip, just like the dude said in the video. All kind of diseases and bodily disorders can be healed as long as you take that chip, man. But this is the thing. If this was a thing that was so great that would help people out, why would you force this on people? Why would you force it on people? This should just be a thing where people should just be willingly just want to take it, right? And you should have no problem people say no. But this is what it says right here. In verse 15 it says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. The NWO, man, his new world order. If you're not down with this new world order, if you're not down with taking that chip, Esau's literally going to eliminate you. This is the clue to let you know that there's something deeper than the miracles. There's something deeper going on than the miracles, man. This is why that's why the elect is not going to be deceived by this. We would rather go through these bodily problems instead of taking that chip, man. We'll wait. Because the Most High said he was going to cure us from everything, man. We're going to wait on our Lord to do it. We ain't going to allow our enemy to do it for us. Verse 16, it says, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, just like he just got. He kept showing him with the yeah.
You don't really know what a Neuralink is.
Yep.
It's kind of like an electronic chip.
Yep.
From Elon Musk, embedded in your skull. At first was kind of like a Fitbit.
Yep.
Like a vital signs.
There it is. It's plain. A chip embedded in your skull. And he calls them all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. A lot of people are going to receive it in their hand, and a lot of other people are going to receive it in their foreheads, man. This is what the MOTB is. And that no man might buy or sell save he that hath the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666, because this is the number that's going to be in the middle of the barcode. All right, in the middle of the barcode is going to be 666, man. That's what it's going to be. And it's going to get to the point where, like I said, Esau is literally going to tell people, you probably going to go to the store one day or try to go to the ATM, go to McDonald's, whatever you do. Hopefully we not eating no damn McDonald's. Fuck all that. But anyway, you know, you're going to try to go to whatever it is that you do in your daily life. You will try to enter into that place. And the soldier's going to be standing right there. They're going to tell you, hey, you can't come up in here unless you got that chip. Then you're going to be like, okay, well, that's just one place. Maybe this other store down the street, or if I go to a gas station or a Dollar Tree or something, I can go get food from there. It's going to be like that everywhere, man. And that's where the faith is going to have to kick in. Because you got to remember, like I said, we're going to end it with this. If you get weak and you take that chip, this is your future. Guaranteed, man. Guaranteed. What it say right here? Doom for worshipers of the beast. What we just read? The NWO with the chip, right? Revelation 14:9. And it says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, that righteous anger. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whoso receiveth the mark of his name. You're going to be in that nuclear destruction. And that's going to be a horrible death. That's the worst death right there. Compared to anything else, that's going to be the worst death. You got to feel the fire of 200 million missiles, man. And you don't know how long the Most High going to keep your spirit up in that body, man, to feel that. This is why the scriptures is very plain when it tells you to fear Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man, because this is a scary situation right here. This is a very scary situation. This is why you need to be doing better every single day, man. Stay away from this world, get better with whatever it is that you're going through that's making you weak, so forth and so on, man. Because there's still, like I said, there's still a lot of other Israelite camps that's not even teaching what the MOTB really is. They're literally going to lead their flock astray and have them go through this. Because a lot of them going to believe what their leaders say. And this is why the scriptures tell you about what you should do when it comes to leadership. You're supposed to lead them the right way, man. Be 100% with this, 144% with this. So like I said, either way, when it comes to this situation, when it comes to the situation of the MOTB, either you're going to die by the hand of the Most High for taking it, or you could die by the hands of Esau for not taking it. Which one is more honorable, though? Because the thing is, we already know that a lot of us could survive. A lot of us could actually make it into the chariot, show up. Because the scriptures do say that some of us will not even taste death. But some of us may have to. So which death would you rather go through? The nuclear destruction or that guillotine, man? We already know what the answer is. We would rather die with honor, die by the names of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. We're not about to die with our enemy here. When want our Lord to look down on us and be like, hey, nope. He wanted to do his own thing. He wanted to believe in his God, which is Esau. Because that's exactly what this chip is going to make Esau look like, man. It's going to make Esau look like a god, just like we saw.
Electronic chip.
Hold on.
From Elon Musk, embedded in your.
Just like we read in Isaiah 14, man. Just like we read in Isaiah 14. So you got a decision to make, man. Either you going to take it or you not. We already know what the correct answer is. Don't take that chip, man. When it's time, do not take that chip. This is the end all be all right here. Either you want salvation or you don't. So I hope this is edifying. So with that, I'm going to say, call Halayim Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachaa Quadash. Double honor to the apostles of the great millstones to learn this truth from. Honors to the elders and brothers out there pushing this word through the four corners of the earth with their truth and sincerity. And shalom to the Akwat that's listening and learning. And Yahweh Rad Tazad, I'll be back with another lesson. Keep pushing, Yasharala. Keep pushing. We almost out of here. Shalom.